and welcome to Ali Lives Well on Less. I'm Ali, I'm an early retired teacher currently living on a small pension. And today is Money Monday, and I thought I would do a quick check-in for those of you who are trying to follow my consciously frugal suggestions in part 1. I'll link that video below if that's something you are interested in. And I'm also going to share with you today my actual numbers for 2025. A few people commented that in that video I did not hold up my figures long enough for people to see them accurately. But as I said, they were old figures. They were from 2021 and 2022, and that was when I was working full-time and I was living in a previous house and I was still paying my car payments, etc. So I was just using those as an example of showing you how I track every single penny that I spend, in the hope that it would show you that I have been doing this for a good few years now. And I'm not saying that I have a perfect method, but I was asked how I became frugal and how I stuck to it. And I thought it would be good for you to see that this is how I got to the point where I am now, where I was able to be consciously frugal and save money towards my early retirement. And obviously I achieved that. But I am now living on that small pension. So all those frugal habits that you build up over time become second nature to you and you do them without thinking. So if I talk about something too quickly, please do ask, because I always forget that these are second nature to me now, and I don't want to be misleading if it's something that you genuinely want to know more about. So just give me a shout below and let me know. So Luna is Luna is a bit annoyed because again there's a pigeon. Shh. So Luna's a bit annoyed, there's a pigeon sitting on the opposite roof. So I'm just going to give her a yogi ball. Would you like a yogi ball? I'll give her a yogi ball and then I might get 5 minutes peace to talk to you. So I'll be back with you in a minute, so just hang on. Okay, Miss Luna is now in the other room with a yogi ball, so I reckon I've got a good 5 minutes before she comes and annoys us. And thank you so much for all the lovely comments on Luna's video. Yep, she's a live wire and she definitely keeps me on my toes. But remember, she's only 18 months, so she's still a puppy really, but she's in an adult dog-sized body, which obviously makes things challenging because she still thinks she's small and can jump up on things and on me. And despite what I put in the video, she does have quiet moments and she does sort of play quietly with me, and we do lots of training and fun training and behaviour games and things as well. So she's not like that all the time, just a lot of the time. So thank you for all those lovely comments, and you will definitely be seeing more of Luna in the future. Okay, and I've just realised I am very clashing today with my red wall, my pink cardigan and my sort of tomatoey red top, but hey ho, we like colour around here. So back to my fixed expenses for 2025. So in my Becoming Consciously Frugal video, I did suggest that you work out what your fixed outgoings were, your legal requirements, the things that you have to pay and can't get round. So I'm going to show you my actual figures. So these are the numbers I work with at the moment. So here are my 2025 numbers. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up long enough so if anyone wants to pause it, freeze it, and have a good look at it. So you can see at the top, my pension income is £772 a month. And for those of you who've not watched all of my previous videos on this, that is my teacher's pension. It's a slightly reduced teacher's pension because I worked part-time for many, many years, so it's not a full teacher's pension. And I've still got a wee while to go until I get my state pension. So for now, I live on this pension amount every month. So these are my fixed outgoings, and these are the things I have set up for my direct debits. And that's what I was suggesting that you do. You write down what you have to pay each month. And you can see that I don't have a mortgage and I don't pay rent. And that is really the only reason I can live on such a small amount. So if you're factoring in mortgage or rent as well, then that is going to add a substantial amount to your disposable income. So you will have seen that the total of my fixed outgoings, so the things that I have to pay each month, comes to a total of £364.68. So I've rounded that up to 365. So that comes out of my £772 straight away each month. So I subtract that amount from my income, which for me is my pension, and that is how much I live on for the rest of the things that I spend my money on. So that's £407. Now, £407 covers food, shopping, supermarket, clothes, entertainment, Luna's food, Luna's daycare, if I send her to daycare, vet bills. If they're small, I can manage them within that monthly amount. If they are bigger vet bills, then I would go to my emergency fund, and my emergency savings fund is still currently sitting around the £1,000 mark, and that is what is left over from the sale of my house when I downsized last year. And I've explained all this before in previous videos. So I try not to touch that amount in my savings account unless I have to, and so far, fingers crossed, I have been able to cover everything that I have needed to from my disposable income each month. So £407 is what I started off January with. Now I'm going to show you my January figures so far. Okay, so I'll hold them up long enough. I forgot that I had already added in my extra boiler heating direct debit that I took out in December, so that's why there was lots of scoring out. So I actually ended up having £20 more than I thought I had. Yay, bonus. So far this month, in January, I had to get petrol, so I've spent £50 on petrol, and I've said before I have a hybrid car, so that will last me 2 months. Because I just puttle around sterling in my car. I am going to visit my mum tomorrow, which is in fact today when you see this video. So that will use up some of my petrol because it's about 100 and something miles for the round trip to go and visit my mum. So that will last me 2 months because I have a hybrid. These are the three amounts that you saw in Friday's video for my supermarket shops. That was £57.15. And I did buy a daycare pass for Luna, so that she can go a couple of times in January and hopefully a couple of times in February, so that I can get some messy stuff done while she's out the way. So in teeny tiny, I don't know if you can see it there. That's how much I have left for the rest of January. So I've got £139 left for the month of January. Now, I have 2 full freezers full of food. I have a store cupboard full of basics. I've got loads of rice, pasta, vegetables, meat in the freezer, tins of stuff. I have plenty of flour, butter, sugar. I can bake and make things. I make my own bread. £139 for the second half of January is absolutely spot on for me. As I say, I don't spend a lot of money on other things, and I have declared this my year of using up things. So unless I really need to buy something, I will hold off as long as I can, so that I can have my low spend January to kick off my low spend 2025. Okay, Luna has now finished her yogi ball, so you're going to hear some snuffling and wuffing and everything else. I've also had to take my cardigan off because I am right beside the radiator, so even though my heating was on for a couple of hours this morning, I've switched it off. The heat that comes out of this wee radiator is quite a lot. I know some people comment that, you know, I'm in my bare arms in my kitchen, but I also baked a loaf of bread this morning, so the kitchen is nice and cosy warm. So even though the weather is cold outside, my wee house really does hold the heat. No, thank you. Go get your bone. Go get your bone. Yeah. Go get your bone. Good girl. Oh dear, I've had to shut Luna through in the other room, so I will wrap up as quickly as I can. She is not happy when I am talking to this camera. Okay, so if you are tracking your spending, I just want to encourage you to keep going. Don't be disheartened. Write down every single thing that you spend, and at the end of the month, we will go over how you can analyze your spending and see where you can cut your spending and save some money. So thank you so much if you've made it to the end of the video. And again, I just want to say a huge big thank you to everyone who watches the videos and lets the ads run a little bit. This month's ad revenue, January's ad revenue, which I will get at the end of February, I am going to donate to my local hospice. So that is Strathcarron Hospice. So every advert that you watch this month in January will go to the hospice, according to the ratio that I've talked about before, you know, with the tax and the blah 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 blah. So I don't want to keep repeating myself, but thank you so much, especially those of you who are watching some strange adverts, shall I say. That really did make me laugh out loud about the colon cleaning one. So yeah, I have no control over the content of the adverts. That really did make me laugh. That was lovely of you to sit through that advert just so that we could donate some money to a worthy local cause. So Luna has gone quiet, which makes me suspicious. So I will go and see what she is up to. Oh my goodness, yes, she certainly keeps me on my toes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. She is great fun, great company, despite the hard work. So I know how important our fur babies are to us. So oh dear, there will be an extra video this week on Wednesday. I have finished my What I Eat in a Week on a Tight Budget video. That's a terrible title. I'll see if I can rename it. But I'll show you what I've been eating for the last week, and I'll pop that video up on Wednesday morning, so you've got an extra one on Wednesday. So have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you next time for What I Eat in a Week, and then back to Foodie Friday on Friday. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.